Hello and welcome everybody to the fourth and final part of the Friday Fire series. Thank you so much for pressing the play button. Today's class is going to be really simple, really kind of down to the bare basics. My favorite kind of training. I'm not going to be using the timer today, so you're at the liberty of my extremely talented timing skills. No, but seriously, today is really going to be loads of fun, or at least super functional. You're going to need a set of weights. If you like to go heavy today. We're going to be doing some really nice lunge variations. And then I've also got my little squishy Pilates ball here as well. We're going to be using it for core work. If you don't have one of these at home, please don't worry. Just grab yourself 2 pillows. Nice firm pillows will do you quite well. We're going to be putting them behind our thoracic spine to use for some rotational movements. So go and grab your props, get straight back to the mat, and I'll see you for 45 minutes of fire. Cool. All right, so standing at the back of the mat, 5-minute warm-up. I'm going to actually put my timer on because otherwise I tend to go a little bit over time. We're going to bring our feet parallel hip width distance. Good. Just take a second here to root down through the tripods in your feet. So get a sense of the heel side, the pinky toe edges, and the big toe edges of the feet. Very nice. Lengthen your tailbone down towards the floor, almost as if it was a laser beam. It would end up between your 2 heels, right? So tailbone lengthens down towards the ground. Pubic bone tips back ever so slightly towards the navel. Let's take a big inhale together. Inhale, fill the lungs. And on your exhale, feel that sensation of the rib cage almost drawing through the front of your body. Good. So keeping that little kind of core rib cage to pelvis awareness. Inhale again and reach your arms up, keeping the ribs closed. Maybe a little tip of the sternum up towards the sky, but keep that strong core feeling. And then as you exhale, you're going to open the arms super wide. Take them down alongside the body. Nod the chin towards the chest, bend the knees, and roll down. Nice. Take a second in that forward fold, relaxing the back of your neck. Inhale again into the back of the lungs, fill up the back line of your body. Exhale, press through the heels, press through the feet, roll yourself all the way up, and then reach the arms overhead again. Very nice. Keeping that rib cage to pelvis connection. Reach up. Good. This time, cactus through the arms, mostly just for me because otherwise I'm going to hit the wall next to me. And then nod your chin down towards your chest, bend your knees, roll it down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale one more time, press down through the heels, roll up, restack, reach the arms up, keep the tailbone nice and long, rib cage down. Lift the sternum up towards the sky. And then again, exhale, cactus through the arms. Nod the chin down towards the chest, fold forward. Stay down this time. Good. We're going to walk ourselves out into a downward facing dog shape. So just one hand, other hand, one hand, other hand. Find your downward facing dog. Good. And pedal out through those heels. So just take a couple seconds here. Feel the stretch in the back of your calves. Connect to your fingertips. So fingertips almost clawing into the earth. Nice. You're thinking about wrapping your triceps, the back of your arms towards the floor. And you're pushing the floor away through the heels of your hands. Ribs are still closed in relation to the pelvis, so you almost want to feel as if the rib cage is floating up towards the ceiling above you. Let's take 4 more pedals here. Relax through the back of the neck. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Bring your feet to stillness. You're going to look forward and you're going to step your feet, the teeny tiniest little steps that you can make. Step your feet forward towards your hands. Teeny tiny little steps. Try and keep the knees relatively straight, feeling the stretch at the back of the legs. Draw the belly in towards the spine as the feet start getting closer to the hands. Good, really, yeah, perfect. When you can go no further and the knees really want to bend, bend them. Lift your chest, reach the arms in line with the ears, coming to a squat. Good. Lengthen through the lower back here. Very nice. Perfect. Take your hands back to the ground. And we're going to walk the feet back to where they came from. So back into downward facing dog. Teeny tiny little steps. I want you to keep pushing the floor away here as you do this little walk. Keep lifting the belly up towards the spine until you find the perfect downward facing dog. Good. We're going to do that 2 more times. So we walk the feet up towards the hands. Teeny little steplets. Keep it going. Lift the belly towards the spine. Keep pushing the floor away, as if a piece of string was lifting your navel to the ceiling. Bend into the knees, arms alongside the ears, tailbone nice and long. Good. Equal weight through the feet. Length through the back of the neck. Get 1 more breath here. Turn the palms to the sky. And on your next exhale, take the hands down. Teeny tiny steps. Start pushing the floor away. Walk back into your down dog, back into your down dog, back into your down dog. Good. Alright, so here we are in downward facing dog. We're going to start into our first interval, which is going to be plank ripples. So we're going to push ourselves forward into a plank position. Good, kind of like a little wave going through the spine. And then imagine your nose almost clawing back towards your chin. You're going to ripple back to downward facing dog. So coming forward, the ripple initiates from the feet, lifting through the heels. Feel that ripple across the spine into plank. Good. Coming back from your plank into down dog. Start from your nostrils. Good. Ripple it forward. We're going to go for 8 more. And ripple it back. Playing around with it. Really try and find that fluidity of motion. Yes. Good. And back. Very nice. 4 more. And back. And 3. And back. And 2. And back. Almost there. Last one. Ripple forward. And back. Well done. Take the knees down to the ground. Open them nice and wide and take a brief shell stretch. Good job. So here we want to give the wrists a little bit of a break. Finding the length into the lower back here. Really feel the tailbone reach towards the heels. Keeping this beautiful shell, we're just going to change one thing. We're going to walk both of our arms over to the left hand side of the mat. So you should start to feel a nice deep stretch over the right side of your body. Well done. Walk the fingertips of the right hand a little bit deeper along that diagonal. Pull your right sit bone back towards your right heel and breathe into the right side of your body. Let's take it over to the other side, walking both arms over to the right. Pulling that left sit bone back towards the left heel, reaching the fingertips of the left hand deeper along that diagonal. Big deep breath into the left side. Well done. Bring yourself up, and we're going to take our pillow or our ball, whatever you have, behind our mid back. Okay, so don't put it behind your lower back. I see that sometimes. It's really mid back area. You're going to support your head with interlocked fingers. Yes, nice. You're there. Well done. Feet flat on the ground, knees bent, and tailbone definitely on the floor. So from here, you're going to inhale, extend back over the pillow or the ball. Exhale, come into flexion. So it's almost like a seesaw, forwards and backwards, okay? Initially, this is not going to feel all that much, or like very much in terms of ab burn, but we're going to build it up, okay? So inhaling back, exhaling to come forward. Good. Inhaling back, exhaling to come forward. Close your eyes for the next 5 little reps and really start to visualize your abs. Stretch as you go back and contract against gravity as you come forward. Okay? Last 4. Inhale, abdominals lengthen. Exhale, abdominals contract. Inhale, abdominals lengthen. Exhale, abs contract. Last one with a simple forward and backwards movement. Inhale back. Exhale forward and hang out there in flexion for me. So we're going to stay forward. Lift your left leg into tabletop. Good, well done. It's going to be opposite elbow coming in towards that knee. So right elbow comes towards left knee. Good, exactly. And then you're going to send the knee forward as you extend back over the pillow. Exhale, come up and twist. Good, exactly. Then we're going to go for 10 on this side. As you do the twist, just make sure that your right bum cheek stays firmly planted on the floor, which it is. But one thing I notice with rotational movements is that the pelvis likes to kind of help out. We want to really try and think about rib cage, abdominal kind of control here. 5 more. Exhale to lift and twist. Well done. Big toe of your right foot stays on the floor. Exhale, lift and twist. Good. The last 2. Exhale, lift and twist. Last time. Inhale. Exhale, lift and twist. Hold it there for me. We're going to pulse towards the knee for 10. Good. 9. Excellent. 8. 7. As you pulse, try and get your left shoulder blades get really light on the pillow. 5. Good. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Well done. Place your foot down. Extend back. Well done. That kind of escalates really quickly. All right. So lying back. Take a second. We're going to do 10 forwards and backwards flexion extensions all the way from the beginning again. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it forward into your flexion. Good. Perfect. So it's just straight forward and backwards. You can go for 8 more here. The funny thing about this exercise is the first round of flexion and extension feels like nothing. And then the second round, after you've done those rotations, starts to feel a little bit more juicy. Good. Last 4. Exhale forward. Inhale backwards. 3. And 2. And 1. We stay forward on this last one. Hang out here for me. Right leg to tabletop. Well done. So keeping your left butt cheek nice and grounded. Left elbow twists towards right knee. And then inhale. Reach the right leg forward as you extend back over your pillow. Exhale, lift, twist. Inhale, down, extend. Exhale, come forward, twist. Inhale, relax, well, not relaxing back, extending back, and twist. Let's go for 4. Imagine you were balancing a glass of champagne on your left knee, so that left knee is staying dead still. 3. Almost there. Last two. Good job. Last one, and then we do the hold and pulse. Twist and pulse. As you pulse, you almost want to try and get your right shoulder blade lighter on your pillow or on your ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and take it back. Extend over the ball or the pillow. Well done. Core circuit done. Okay. All right. So you can pop that away for now and just grab your weights. So we're coming into, and a drink of water. That's a great idea. So the first leg circuit is going to be a static lunge. We haven't warmed up the legs that much, so don't go too deep into your lunge unless you're, really comfortable with that straight off the bat. But I'm going to place my left leg forward and my right leg back, okay? Holding onto the weights. These are just 2 kgs. You could go heavier if you wanted to. All right, roll the shoulder blades back and down, and we're going to go for that length in the tailbone again. You might feel a stretch over your right hip flexor. That's great. All right, so keep the weights hanging alongside you. Just watch that you're not holding them with your neck. So relax the shoulders, find your core, and then we're going to slowly bend into the front knee and bring ourselves back up. So pretty simple lunge. Let's go for 10. Good. And up. Very nice. 9. And up. Beautiful. 8. And up. Last 7. So something that I'm kind of passionate about at the moment is feet. As you kind of become a little bit more aware of your feet, make sure that you've got pinky toe contact and big toe contact and heel contact with the floor. Okay, front foot specifically. Last 3. Good. It's that pinky toe that likes to do weird things. 2, or disappear from the equation completely. And last 1. Very nice. Big step forward with the back foot. Let's go straight on over to the other side. Nice. Cool. So get the tail. Boom. Nice. Relax into the shoulders. And let's go straight into it for 10. And up. Good. And 9. That looks amazing. 8. Good. 7. Perfect. Keep that rib cage to pelvis connection. 5. Looking so good. And 4. Good. And 3. Last 2. And 1. Beautiful. Big step forward with the back foot. Shake it out. Shake it out. And let's place the weights straight down. It's so tempting to do more there, but we've got 2 more sets coming up. So I really want to make sure that we get through them. Coming into our second round of planks. All right. So this time we're going to come straight into plank position. All right, and I want you to try and keep your upper body nice and stable. Okay, so upper body does not change. Lower body, however, is going to come into a rotational movement. So I'm going to pivot my feet over to the right. Exactly. Just don't let that lower back arch. A little bit more belly to spine, tailbone long situation. Good. And then over to the other side. Good. Yes. And swap. Good. And swap. So initiate that swap from your center. Let's go for 10. Good. 9. And 8. That's it. 7. 6. So as you swap, one heel goes in front of the other. A little bit of fancy footwork. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it straight up to downward facing dog from here if your wrists are able to get there. If you need a break, you take it, but otherwise straight into downward facing dog. Well done. Take a couple seconds here. Breathing for 5 full rounds before we add in some movement. If you're like me, downward facing dog, I always want to flare my arms out to the side. So it's really useful to think about wrapping the triceps down towards the ground and really pushing through the heels of the hands. Soft bend through the knees is totally cool. All right, keep your down dog, keep your shoulder stability, and then see if you can reach your right leg up towards the sky. And we're going to pulse that right leg down and up for 10. So it's like a little tap of the toes to the ground and then up to the sky. You might notice that the pinky toe wants to lead. See if you can get your big toe to lead that journey up towards the ceiling. So we're internally rotating our right leg. Good. 5. Belly to spine here. 4. 3. Hopefully you're starting to feel some heat build. 2. And 1. We're going to try and go straight over to the other leg. Pop that foot down, adjusting your hands if needed. And lift. 10. Good. 9. Good. 8. Watch the lower back. As the leg goes up, don't worry about height, okay? So make sure that the lower back isn't arching to get that leg to lift. Rib cage stays closed. Much better. 3, 2, and 1. Plant the foot down, and let's lower the knees and take a shell. Well done. Great job. Awesome. Yeah, that's like massive wrist endurance. So take as much time as you need off of them right now. I spend a really lot of time on my wrists throughout the week, and they've gotten super strong. But I remember in the beginning, it took me maybe 2 to 3 years to build up my wrist strength, and it still gets sore sometimes. All right, so coming out of our little Shellington, let's grab a hold of the ball one more time. Okay, so this time, or pillow obviously, this time we're going to take it between our knees. So it's going to basically be something to prevent too much movement from happening in the lower body. So ball or pillow between the knees, and we're going to squeeze this thing, okay? So before we do anything else, just lie back down, plant your hands alongside you. Well done. Close the rib cage down and neutral into the lower back here, okay? We're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, all I want you to do is squeeze your pillow, squeeze your ball on an exhale. Inhale, slowly release the squeeze. Exhale, squeeze it. Inhale, release it. Good, keep on going. So just a few little nuances that you could pick up on here in your own body is the fact that you can start to use the pillow as a device or an object that gives you information about how you're moving. So when you squeeze, is your one leg doing a little bit more than the other? How could you equalize that power? Second thing that I'd like you to think about is the duration of your exhale. So get that exhale really long. Get rid of all the air. And that's going to get you a little bit more of a core feeling, okay? So that exhale, belly to spine, really getting rid of the air, squeezing nice and hard, should give you a nice lower abdominal sensation. All right, 2 more squeezes on the exhale. Nice big inhale to refill and exhale. With that kind of pace in mind, let's take our hands behind our head, again interlocking the fingers, and we're going to add on flexion to the squeeze and exhale, okay? So it's an inhale. Exhale, you can come into flexion first, whichever, doesn't really matter, and then squeeze Release the ball. Exhale completely. And slowly come down. Exhale to lift and squeeze. And slowly down. At your own pace, really. What you might notice is that your lower back rounds into the floor. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but just be aware of the fact that you're doing it, and then maybe try and keep a neutral spine. So what does it feel like in neutral? And what does it feel like to allow the lower back to round? You can pick whichever one feels better for you. Maybe about 5 more depending on the pace. And 3. It's looking good. And 2. The last one, we're going to try and hold it at the top, okay? So inhaling at the bottom, exhale to lift and squeeze, and we hold. Holdy, holdy, hold. And we're going to pulsey squeeze through the knees. We're going to do a 10, 9, good. Squeezy pulse. 8, 7, so squeeze, release. 6, 5, good. 4, 3, you're going to stay up for 2, stay up for 1, hold at the top, squeeze that ball, belly to spine, pulse it forward, teeny tiny little pulses through the torso now for 10, 9, 8, 7, keep it small, 6 from the rib cage, 5, yes, 4, 3, keep breathing, 2, last 1, and down. Well done, great job. Ah, that was phenomenal, really. Yay, good job. Okay, so second circuit done. We're going to get rid of the ball and then just come back to a little bit more leg work. All right, so grab a hold of your weights and we come into standing again. Nice. So your lunges are really, really, really strong. But say, for instance, if anyone's watching this later on and you wanted to stick with just the static lunge, that's totally cool. All right, but if you felt like you could move through a lunge, we're still going to put the left leg out in front, relaxing through the neck, and still trying to find that length into the lower back, okay? Length in the lower back is really crucial here as we start to slowly come down. Good. Yeah, bring it up. And then we're going to try and take up our weight into that front leg and do a little bit of a hingelet. So balance, lift that back leg up. And then see if you can place the back foot exactly where you just had it behind you. Well done. Down, up, lift, hinge. Good. So the whole spine hinges forward and back. Bend your front knee to plant the back foot. Good. And down. Good. Up. Woo. Lost that one. Come forward. I really struggle to look at the camera and do the movements, especially with balance stuff. Okay. 4 more here. As soon as you come into the hinge, just watch that the lower back is staying nice and long. Luckily, I have this wall next to me because I literally almost fell over. Good. Last 2. Good. Last time. Nice. Love it. And up. Well done. Really, really strong. Really beautiful. Great job. So when we go to the other side, I'm going to try not to look at the camera so much and just talk about a few more cues that you could think about, especially for the front foot. Okay? So finding your lunge position, length through the tail, and come down, up, lift through the back foot, length through the lower back, square the hips with the mat. So we're keeping that left hip closed. Coming up by squeezing my right glute, Coming back down by bending into the right knee. Good. Up. Lift. Good. Down. Up. Very nice. Yeah, you've got it perfect. So now we just got to do how many more? 5 more. We're doing 7 in total on each side here. So with these kinds of movements, for me, it's more about the moving elements and really managing the transitions. I think that stabilizing through the transition where you reach the back foot back again, that's really where so many kind of strength gains can be made. And we don't rely on momentum. Last 2. Nice. Last one, keep the lower back long as you come into the hinge. So close the ribs and then come down, all the way back up, and voila, you're done. Second leg set done. Well done. So good. All right, let's pop those weights down. Coming into our third plank variation. So again, we're on our wrists. Take as many breaks as you need. For this one, this is kind of inspired by yoga, and there's an element of core compression here. Kind of similar to what we did when we did those little steps from downward facing dog up and down the mat in the warm-up. So we're going to find downward facing dog here again. So take about 5 breaths in down dog just to get life to make sense. So bend lit through the knees, triceps wrap back. And here for me, just connect your fingertips into the floor, okay? A lot of power can be really unlocked from activating the hands. Right, now lengthen through the tailbone and get a sense of that rib cage to pelvis connection here. Draw your belly up towards your spine. Okay, bit of a strange cue in down dog, but anyway. So from here, you're going to bring, or look forward between your 2 hands. You're going to reach your right leg up towards the sky, and then you're going to bend your right knee in towards your tummy. Hold it there. Okay. Good. Lift up high on the toes of your back foot. So back foot is in a calf raise. Good. And then I want you to aim that front foot between your 2 hands. We're going to take it super slow. Bring yourself forward into a plank-like shape. Hug the right knee even closer in towards your throat almost. Flex into the right foot and see if you can step that right foot somewhere forward between the 2 hands. Nice. All right, now that you've done such a brilliant job, we're going to take the foot all the way back again into downward facing dog and start again. That's the move. Lift the leg, bend the knee, lift high on the toes of the back foot, hug the right knee nice and close, and try and step it forward. Good. Take it straight the way back. Let's try for 4 more. Okay. Get the wrapping of the triceps, lift the leg, high on the toes, bring the knee forward, belly to spine, almost like a cat stretch in the spine here as you try and step that foot forward. Good. And back. Last 2. And lift. Bring it forward. Cat stretch almost through the spine to step it forward. Good. And back. Last time. You can see what I'm working on in my life right now. That's why I bring it into my classes, right? And step it forward. Good. Well done. And then take that right foot back. Good. Briefly come down onto the knees. Untuck the toes. Lift up into a high kneeling position. We'll go to the other side in a second. Great job. Take a few seconds. And we're going to literally repeat that same thing on the other side, going for 6 repetitions. Okay, let's go straight into it. Hoping your wrists are ready. All right, coming up. So for me, I'm trying to find that belly to spine feeling. So if that's helpful for you too, then try that as well. Let's go ahead and lift the left leg up. Look forward, high on the toes of the back foot. Bring the knee in towards the chest. Aim where you want that foot to go. Lift your belly towards the spine. Cat stretch. And there we go, one done. Take it back. Good, and lift the leg. Bring the knee in. Move it forward. Navel to spine, cat stretch. Plant the foot. Good. And take it back. Mine wasn't that great that second time around. Let's go. Lift the leg. Look forward, high on the toes of the back foot. Push the floor away. Activate through the fingertips. And step. And back. 2 to go. Lift the leg. Bring it in. Yes. And step it forward. Good. You got one more. Let's make it super strong. Take it back. Good. Lift the leg. Knee to navel. Push the floor away. Push, push, push. Activate through the fingertips. Cat stretch, navel to spine, and reach the foot forward. Good job. And you can lower your back knee. Slide your front foot back. And take a second. Great job. So that should be a slightly different kind of fatigue. At least it is for me. And I really feel the back of my shoulders work as well as the wrist. So I don't know how you feel about that one. Okay, really strong. All right, so while we have, let's actually take the ball. Let's take the ball. Can't go wrong with this thing. So taking the ball or the pillow. And we're going to place it between the knees again. Okay, so double inner thigh love today. I feel like the inner thighs get so neglected. All right, so back between the knees. We're going to start with the feet on the ground again. Just get your groove. Neutral spine. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, squeeze the ball on that exhale. So same vibe as last time, all right? Let's go for one more, and then we're going to make it a little bit more difficult. Obviously, if you wanted to keep the feet on the ground, that's totally an option as well. Otherwise, we're going to keep our spine in neutral and see if we can lift both feet off of the ground into tabletop simultaneously. If you need to adjust your pillow, your ball, go for it. Okay? Well done. All right, now glue your heels together, separate your toes. Neutralize the spine, neutralize the lower back. Inhale for me. Squeeze those heels together and exhale, squeeze the ball. Inhale, release the squeeze on the ball. The squeeze on the heels stays consistent. Exhale, squeeze the ball. Good. Inhale, release the squeeze on the ball. Exhale, squeeze it. So the visual here is that you're one of those, I actually don't know what the name for it is. Is it the bellows? The thing that really blows air onto a fire to make it really stoked? That's you right now. 2 more. Exhaling to squeeze it. Watch the lower back positioning. Good. Close the ribs. Exhale to squeeze it. Inhale to release. Now keep those legs right there. Take your hands behind your head, elbows into the periphery. Inhale. Exhale, come up into flexion. Hold. You can round your lower back into the floor here. And then exhale, squeeze the ball. And then take your torso down. Inhale. Exhale, lower back can round into the floor. And come up and squeeze, flexion with the squeeze. Good. Inhale, take it down. Okay, we're going to go for 6 more, then this is over. Exhale, bring it up. Squeeze. Inhale, lower down. Release. 5. Exhale, lift up. Squeeze. Inhale, lower down. Release. Exhale, lift up. Squeeze. Inhale, lower down, release. 2 to go. Exhale, lift up, squeeze. Squeeze it. Inhale, lower down, release. Last time. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Hold, reach those arms long alongside you, pulse it forward. 10, 9, squeeze the heels together. 8, 7, squeeze the balls. 6, squeeze the pillow. 5, 4, squeeze it. 3, 2, 1, take it down. Good job. Well done. That was amazing. So the good news is you literally have one leg set to go and then you're done. There's like 3 minutes left of class and then you get to be free. Can you believe it? All right, so this exercise is slightly different. If you've got like super heavy weights, it might not be that easy, but see how you get on, okay? I'm going to face you for this one. So I'm going to stand with my feet parallel, hip width distance. I'm going to close my ribs down. I'm then going to balance on one foot. Usually I balance on my weaker side first, so it's my right leg, but it looks like your left. So you could do your left leg here. Okay, so we've got the balance. My arms might go out the screen a little bit, but I'm going to reach my arms up. No, they're still in. Close the ribs down. All right, now balance here is going to be thrown off by the weight. As soon as you move it, you're going to have to use your core to stabilize. So slowly start to open your left arm out to the left-hand side. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Good, and then see if you can bring it all the way back up. Well done. Other leg. I call this one the Statue of Liberty, but I honestly think it's like a core exercise, because that stability is really going to come from the center. Very good catch there. Wow, well done. Feel the rib cage to pelvis connection. Feel the glutes on that left side really working to stabilize you. Good. 3 to go. I think it's 4 actually. Let me get this right. 3. I realize I have like such a serious Pilates face when I'm exercising. I should have like a sign behind the camera saying, smile, last one, and then take it down. Good job. Okay, same exact thing on the other side. It's probably going to be the arms that are going to burn more than the legs. Let's get the balance going first. Okay, so we are here. Close down the ribs, reach the arms up. Good. And doesn't really matter which arm starts. We're going to go for 5 on each arm, so 10 in total. So as you move, your shoulder blade should be moving as well. So not just the arm, but the shoulder blade as well. Looking amazing. 4 to go. And 3. Almost there. Last 2. And 1. Amazing. Let's take it down. Let's release the weights. So good. So just a super brief stretch before you go. Let's take the feet wide. Turn the toes out. Big X shape with the body. Close down the ribs. And it's going to be left arm just coming down towards right foot. Now, depending on whether or not you reach the floor, you can adapt this however you like. My hand's on the ground, so I'm going to use my hand on the floor to help me rotate my chest up towards the sky. Left arm is going to reach up. And then reach back up into a big X letter shape. Other side coming down. Good. One more time each side. Hopefully you're getting a little bit of an inner thigh stretch here. And down. Weight is more in the heels than in the toes. And up. Last time. And down. Good. Now stay down. Square your torso to the mat. So take your left hand down to the ground. Relax your head. And we're going to heel toe our feet back to parallel and bend into our knees super deeply till your chest rests on your thighs, relaxing the head. Inhale at the bottom and exhale, slowly roll yourself all the way up. Inhale, reach the arms up, interlace the thumbs, big stretch, big stretch, reach it up, reach it up, reach it up. And on your next exhale, just let those arms fall. Well done. You're finished. That's so great. That went super quickly for me. I hope it went quickly for you too. Awesome. Well done.